Did you guys know that on our planet there are over 9 million animal species? I know, how crazy is that? There are so many out there that many of us are unfamiliar with. Not only that, there are also some you won't even believe if you see them, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey YouTube, I'm Court McGinley and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Before we get started, I want to know, what's your favorite type of animal? Mine are foxes and elephants. Let me know yours down in the comments. Also, don't forget to show us some love by giving this video a big thumbs up. Alright, without further ado, let's get started on our list of the top 5 animals you won't believe are real. Starting off in our number 5 spot, the panda ant. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, these may be the cutest little ants out there. They made a home for themselves at the central coastline of Chile. Now, just because they're cute, that doesn't mean you should go and try to pick them up. Yeah, these little cuties have a very painful stinger and they know how to use it. Believe it or not, their stinger is powerful enough to knock out a fully grown cow. Even though they're referred to as ants, they are actually wingless wasps. They can lay up to 2,000 eggs every year, but unfortunately anteaters find these little babies particularly delicious, and because of that they are nearly extinct. But if they do make it past their predator, they can live for up to 2 years, which when you think about it, it's really not that long. And at number 4, raccoon dog. Despite their adorable name, this animal is neither raccoon or dog, but they do belong to a family that involves dogs, wolves, and foxes. Yeah, foxes. This animal mostly lives in Eastern Asia, and during winter, raccoon dogs will actually hibernate, making them the only canine in the world to do so. Sadly, due to how luscious and thick their fur is, they have been hunted for years. In China, there have even been fur farms created where they kill over 1.5 million raccoon dogs for their fur. Raccoon dogs are omnivores, which means they eat meat and plants. And despite assumption, they don't bark when they're making noise. Instead, they let out a high-pitched whine or whimper. At number 3, Amazonian royal flycatcher. I have to say, these guys are one of the funniest and weirdest looking birds out there. These birds are located in forested areas and woodlands throughout northern Bolivia, eastern Peru, eastern Ecuador, eastern Colombia, and Venezuela, as well as Brazil. They get the royal part of their name due to the fantastic feather display on the crown of their head. This bird can grow up to 7 inches long and specialize in catching insects during mid-flight with their broad bills. Coming at number 2, sea pigs. The sea pig lives in the deep abyss of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Ocean, typically at depths of 3,000 to 4,000 meters. They consume their food through their cloaca, which also just so happens to be their butt. They also use this for breathing. Yeah, their butt is very important. When this creature feels under attack, it contracts its muscles and propels its inner respiratory organs out of its butt. Yeah, this thing is all about the power of the booty. The reason they do this is to confuse their attackers. Yeah, I'd say that would definitely confuse me. This sea pig doesn't really have firm skin. It's actually quite mushy, which is why it's a host to parasites like small snails and crustaceans. In order to roam the seafloor, this little guy uses hydraulic pumps that inflates their legs full of water so they can make their way around and search for food. And aside from all of that, the really interesting fact about these guys is that they don't even have a brain. Well, I guess after learning they use their butt to eat and breathe, we should have saw that one coming. And in at number 1, the eye. Yeah, this little guy pretty much looks like a cross between an old man and a gremlin. They're from Madagascar and they're part of the lemur family. And a fun little fact for you guys, they are the largest nocturnal primates in the world. And as you can see, these little primates have some pretty weird characteristics, such as having rodent-like teeth, large ears that stick outwards, yellow eyes, coarse gray and white fur, and one freaky, really long middle finger. But this random lengthy finger is actually quite useful to them. They use it to tap on trees for grubs. This finger can actually tap 8 times per second. Yeah, that's really fast. After tapping, they bite holes into the wood and insert their long, creepy finger into the hole to get grubs. Also, this animal is a threatened species. And there's a superstition that if an eye points its middle finger at you, then you will be cursed. You know, that, or maybe they're just being rude. Who knows? Well, there you have it. That's the list of the top 5 animals you won't believe exist. If you guys want a part 2, let me know down in those comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to show some love by giving this video a big thumbs up, and I will catch all of you in the next one.